Do you hear that beautiful music? Can you hear it? It's finally happened. I want to specifically send a direct thanks to Paradox for giving me early access to this masterpiece of a game. Paradox has finally decided to humble my tiny shitty little channel and gave me early access to Victoria 3 to bring to you all. And you know that this is real. Because can you not hear that music? That's not me adding that. That's just the default music. And as per tradition, nobody ever plays with the music. As you can tell, the nation select is a little different. Some people look a little different, you know. I'm pretty certain those are the Austrians, right? That looks like the Austrians. But we're just gonna go with a simple little, like, Prussia game. You know, I think this will do. You know, the new map for the game is a little weird. I personally don't remember seeing this type of map in history class, in any of my history classes. As you can see, like, there's a lot of new changes. There's some interesting art directions. There's a lot of new stuff. There's really no, like, decision menu or something. But they've done it. I'll give them this. They finally simplified the market system. It's simple, just buy more. I can get behind this. It looks far more simple and less complex than Victoria 2's. I'll give them that. I think they finally did it. They made it less, they made it understandable, kind of. The tech tree, I don't understand it. I guess you just click things. There's some explanation of what it gives you, but hell does it matter? They kind of went with, like, the other Paradox games where you can, like, get, like, traditions and stuff in your empire. You could just kind of apparently you just spam them now. You know, you don't really actually have to, like, actually play the game. They just give it to you now with just a simple console command. You know, it's simple. Victoria 3 is really just, they're doing it. I was really doing me. I can't believe they've done this. Building system. You no longer just build, like, factories and railroads. You just kind of just spam random shit, I guess. You know, I personally don't even understand what any of this means, to be honest with you. But who the hell knows anymore? Have at it, man. Just click buttons. Isn't that what this game's about? Just clicking buttons. Well, as per our Prussian tradition, I do believe that we should just assign ourselves a new military general and kind of just investigate whoever's in this system over here, you know? Oh, these look like natives. It's not very Prussian of me to try to kill natives. We're not gonna bother with the natives. I see that in Victoria 3 they've taken a new step to the whole colonial process. You don't just colonize things by enslaving the natives. They force you to actually go investigate and even discover these new lands yourself. It looks like they've added some sort of naval warfare system. It's actually slightly more in depth. You can actually see the ships now. They're looking pretty unique, I dare say. Let's just slow the battle down. Let's see how it'll go for the Grand Prussian Navy. It looks like the battle is in fact going rather well for us. Our technological might is clearly better than some sort of, what are you? What is this thing? Are these the French? Are we fighting the French? I don't know who they are. I think that's the French. Well, our first battle in Victoria 3, a naval battle, has won. It ended swimmingly, I dare say. We took no casualties. The French took total. Interesting. A great battle is about to be waged here. And our navy is kind of, I don't know, who knows, it might be better than their navy. Who really knows? All I know is I just see lights and explosions. It's kind of really interesting. Very, very interesting, I dare say. I don't understand it. But that being said, I didn't understand Victoria 2's combat system. So how could I comprehend Victoria 3's? It's not even out yet. What you're seeing isn't even a final product. This is just early access, all right? The pre-beta is what they told me. What I'd really like to see is, like, the diplomacy system. See how that works now, you know? this would be a very interesting thing to perceive. You know, colonizing seems a lot more simple in Victoria 3. You just click a button. If you have the resources and influence, you just, after your construction ship goes there and builds it, that you just get it. You just win. Like, colonialism is just working. You know, it's something about having late game technology while your enemies don't. It's just kind of just amazing. I personally think this is great. You know, this map is not the German Empire that I know from history class. Like, it looks a little different, a little bit disfigured, but I think I can get behind this. It looks like there's in fact some sort of civilization here, but you know, it's just I don't know how diplomacy works. There's just a weird question mark, so we're just gonna annihilate them, you know? And the combat is over. You know, but this has just been the naval warfare. What I would very much like to see is how the core gameplay works, you know? Warfare, ground warfare, staunch, raw, sexual even. Can't wait to see how this one works. I guarantee it's going to be just as great as every other Paradox game. Going to be in-depth and not just who has the biggest number. Explore the continents around, because let's be honest, like, they're exploring continents. They're not out in space. Come on. That's ridiculous. Space isn't, that's not even real. The Earth is flat. Everybody knows this. This seems to be the new diplomacy system. You can improve relations, harm relations, just like the other one. However, this time it seems you do it with an envoy and it goes over time. It's not instantaneous, which I guess makes sense. That's very nice. That's a nice addition. I like this. You can trade with people now. That makes sense, I guess. That also makes sense that you can trade with other nations other than just kind of stare at each other and exist. You can guarantee they're independent. You could open your borders, but God, I don't know why you'd want that. I know this one. This one hasn't changed at all. Oh, look at that. It just straight up gives you a, you know, just become my bitch. Yet again, as I said, I'm pretty certain. Ground warfare. I'm fairly certain that it will be a very balanced thing. It will make sense, and it's not just going to be who has the biggest number. I'm pretty certain this is exactly how it's going to be. Pretty sure it's going to be exactly that. I know it. See, now we're sending in the invasion has. We are starting the battle. Yep. It seems that I may or may not have been wrong. It seems that whoever in fact has the bigger number wins. Now we should be able to, yep, the war is over. We have ourselves a new protectorate here. Oh my, oh God, I've met everybody. Claiming territory is now a little bit different. It's no longer the same. You don't really justify claims. You're more just like, you kind of click on them and just hit make claim. And then just like that, you can just claim their territory, man. And after a long and brutal war, you have successfully murdered them. And you could just continue to claim people, it would seem, with almost no one really wanting to stop you. And now it looks like we've found ourselves a great power of some kind. So we're just gonna claim all their stuff, knock them out of great power real quick, and just normal Victoria things. Not only did we knock them out of great power status, we just kind of annexed all their territory too. That's pretty cool. It kind of looks like they just went with like a Hoi 4 kind of approach to games. All right, I think that's enough. I think I've seen enough. I've kind of conquered pretty much all the known world, and I dare say I am marginally impressed with the new Victoria 3. Just a few slight concerns here and there. The graphical approach for the map doesn't really make any sense. Doesn't look historically accurate. I think people are going to have a problem with that one. Me included, understandably. I really enjoyed the simplified market system. Very simple now. The combat system. Naval warfare kind of depends how you build your ships. It makes kind of sense. Ground warfare. I don't like the fact that it's just simply who has the bigger number wins. I feel like there should be some some sort of more depth to that kind of system. It's a little lackluster and kind of, frankly, I dare say, pretty trash. You know what? I probably get ahead of myself. As I said, this is only early X-39 pre-beta alpha taco build. All right, so these things will all be flushed out by the release of the game, and if they're not, I am almost 100% certain that they will fix it in a DLC for at least $9.99 USD, if not more. Paradox, yet again, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to play Victoria 3, the pre-beta -49 taco, all that nonsense. So and look at that, we got Zeppelins. I didn't get to see the Zeppelin in game, but there might be Zeppelins. Dude, I fucking hate myself. This is a terrible video. Ah, man, I can't wait to see the dislikes. This is gonna be great. By the way, it also has a battle royale.